And welcome back to some more Paper Mario! I don't know why I say it like this every time, but I do. But okay, I was not a good start to the video. Off to a great start. Okay, this time we are infiltrating the Koopa Bros fortress after meeting our new best friend, Kooper. I'm kidding, because everyone just likes Kooper so much better than Koopa Mario. It's just, I just find it hilarious personally. It's a bomb. But bombs are pretty temperamental and they get steamy mad when you attack them. They don't have much health though. You better not jump on them when they're angry or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers, or you could send in other things like shells. Wow, Koopa Mario. Just met Kooper and you already... like, oh yeah, just use him to like blow stuff up. It'll be fine. You do a charge and that was your door, so that's why that's my excuse for messing it up. I was expecting the charge and didn't get it. You know what, I actually have a good idea. Have Koopa Mario do nothing this turn. We're gonna attack it ourselves. Like that. And because it's, well, Koopa Mario is like use a shell, but let's just use Koopa Mario. Oh, sorry, Koopa Mario, I just couldn't resist. I mean, you were throwing Kooper under the bus. There's actually some pretty gnarly skips in the fortress. I won't be performing any of them for obvious reasons, because this is a Let's Play, not a speedrun. That was a weird first strike, but I'll take it. Interesting thing about Bob-ombs is once their fuses are lit, no matter how much HP they have, the HP they'll automatically go down in their next hit. So one strat is to get all the Bob-ombs fuses lit and just take them all down in a row. Wow. Here's a weird thought for a Let's Play. Sonic 06. I'm just gonna run this as an idea, but like, would anyone watch me play Sonic 06, or would it just be cringeworthy? Like seriously, because part of me is tempted to, because I know the game is so horrible, and I think it would actually be kind of a fun experience trying to play a game that is absolute garbage for a Let's Play, because all the games I've played so far for Let's Plays are actually really good games, except maybe Mario Kart 5 is a little bit debatable. Like, should I just try playing a super bad game? Like, would anyone watch that? Or would I just lose all my followers, because Sonic 06 is like the worst game ever? Until Sonic Boom came out, of course. Just throwing that out there. If you want to see me play Sonic 06, hey, leave a comment saying play Sonic 06. Not this video is going up until like March, but yeah, this is being recorded on September 17th, as are the previous 3 episodes, and the first 3 were on the 16th. So yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Because of school, I won't have any time, so I'm doing advanced recording, and you know, a lot of people like to monitor LPs a lot more than I do, because I'm just kind of such a small channel that I have just some huge glaring issue with the video. Like, who's gonna even know? Simply put. Yeah, that sounded kind of more depressing than I wanted it to sound, but eh. Smoky. These guys have 1 defense, so it only did 1. That's why you're recommended to jump. You're supposed to jump on them instead of use a hammer attack. Koopa is essentially a hammer attack. The Koopa came from behind there, but it doesn't seem like we can go that way. We just have to keep on moving. Ow. It didn't first strike for some reason. Can't complain. We're just flushing all of our items, but we'll get plenty more. I actually want to show this attack, because I've just realized I've never actually shown a Bob-omb blow up. But see, I guarded and it did 1 damage, so it would do 2 if you don't guard. So you want to be careful about bombs and taking them off, basically. I want to take off Bob-ombs. This is the room with the cool skip. Oh man, that's a lot of Bob-ombs. This could be a little bit gnarly. I think I'm just gonna see if I can get lucky with the action commands and just take them out one by one. That is not what I call getting lucky with the action commands. Okay, yeah, it is a little bit picky, the timing. I'm just gonna do a normal that because he has 3 HP, so this will finish him off regardless. Actually, I don't need to do either of the action commands well, now that I think about it. But yeah, like the action command is earlier than TTYD, but later, but not like as late as I sometimes do it, so it's kind of picky timing. Because my like TTYD instincts keep kicking in for the action commands, but like doing it too early. Here's a fun fact. That is one of my Thousand Year Door actually contains one of my biggest like gaming like moments of shame, I guess. Not moments, but just like things. I don't know, but basically there's the Pit of 100 Trials, which everyone who's played Thousand Year Door should be at least aware of the Pit of 100 Trials. I've never finished it. Even after all these years, I have never finished it. I'll explain in a moment, but I want to explain the skip first. Basically, when the staircase is still up, there's a small gap between this fence and where the stairs are, and you can fall all the way to the basement if you time it well. I don't know if you can do it when you lower the stairs. This is a gauntlet. This is the room where people use fight jars and speedruns. I'm gonna try it. This is a demonstrated fight jar because we found one anyway. 2 Koopas isn't too bad anyway, but just speed things up. I'm gonna see if this will work. I don't know if you get EXP for it, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so you don't get EXP for that, so that actually kind of sucks. But you wanna be honest, you really wanna see all these fights. And to be honest, missing out like 4 plus 4 would be like 12 experience isn't gonna hurt us in the long run. Oh, annoying. Cause yeah, they'd give about 2 star points each. So it's like, oh, I'm missing out on so much experience. No, not really. It wouldn't throw us off too much. The game scales star points pretty well, so even if you're like, if you're a low level, they'll give you extra star points to compensate, basically. So it is really hard to actually be under leveled in the game unless you just miss like every enemy. Because like in speedruns, they put all their stuff into badge points, so it is actually kind of risky. And usually in speedruns with like 10 HP. So that opens up the next pathway, and I haven't talked about so much random stuff in these last 3 episodes, and the last 6 episodes really. I have no clue where my train of thought is half the time. This might seem like a waste of time, but trust me, you want to do this. And you want to do it well. Whoa, and when's, okay. Because you get tons of coins. I didn't see how many coins I got. I have 90 now, so I'll be able to calculate next time. Ow, or get hit. I was spinning counterclockwise, which I have a harder time actually jumping because of depth perception. As I've seen in Luigi's Mansion, I occasionally have issues with depth perception. So it gives 10 coins per fire bar, so that's actually a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure, yeah, in speedruns you do drop all the way down without lowering the staircase, and there's some benefit to it. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but since you go through this door anyway, it's like you don't exactly miss out too much. So there's some Bob-ombs trapped here, but we can't help them yet, unfortunately. one was not like the other. Gee, I wonder if they could be a party member. That's your logic for this game. If something looks weird, then it's probably a party member. If it doesn't look standard, like the standard sprite. Gee, I wonder if that's a trap. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa, looks Mario's here! I don't know why that ended up being more surfer than everything else, but... I don't remember ever seeing this cracked wall before. I'm not kidding, I do not remember ever seeing that cracked wall there before. Guess that shows how... I played this game like 3 times, but I mean... That's still not as much as Thousand Year Door, where I've finished Thousand Year Door like 3 or 4 times, so I've also played through the main game way more than that. It sounds weird, but it's actually true because I would get to like Chapter 8 and then just restart the game because I had such a hard time playing through Chapter 8 as a kid. So it took me years to actually work up the courage to actually finish the game. And that seems like a trap, but it's actually not. You're supposed to do this. Oh, what was that? Where did that fall from? Oh, I wondered what just fell. Are you Mario? Never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous dude in a place like this. Who, me? Name's Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a Bob-omb. Pleased to meet you. Heal block. What's that? Why am I locked up here? Because I'm a menace. Pink menace. This is these guys, those uncouth Koopa Bros. Say that 3 times fast. Maybe Bob-omb's working here, but those Koopa Bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. Couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. And that was a mistake. Koopa Bros didn't like it, so they locked me up in here. They locked up the rest of the Bob-ombs because they thought they might rise up. Bob-omb insurrection. Well, actually, that's where they did go with this. Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. You think you could help spring us from this place or what? Please help us. I promise I'll return the favor. Oh, how nice, Heart. We'll be good friends from now on. I can feel it. We'll make a super team, Mario. Bombette joined your party. Press down on the C button, but it's a bright stick if you're not using a N64. Blah blah blah. Destroy cracked walls. Blah blah. Body slam. Bomb attack. Let's think of a way to get out of here. Oh gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what I can do, silly me. My specialty is exploring. Check this out. See if there are any cracks in the wall. I could probably... Let this sink in for a moment, what she's telling us. That's all I'm gonna say. Let this sink in. She's saying, oh, well, I could just blow up this wall here. And it's like, oh, but we were trapped. See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario? Oh, escape route. I guess I never thought about doing that before. I was just so mad and flip over and over in one place. Okay, that was a little silly. So Bombette is kind of a blonde, apparently. No offense to blonde people, I have met quite a few blonde people in my time, and they're all nice people. But there's the stereotype of blonde people being kind of spacey, I guess, and Nintendo games perpetuate it. You have blonde Toads, you have blonde... this is getting weird, but... Okay, so this is Bob-omb special move, you just smash A. That's not hard at all, but it does 4 damage on a Koopa, which, if you think about it, Koopas have 1 defense. So that means Bombette, like, just tears through enemies' defense, even, I mean, 4 damage? That's a lot. Oh yeah, something I need to point out, if you actually attack a Bob-omb in the middle turn, the party member will be incapacitated for 1 turn. And this scales, actually, like, say, a party member gets hit by a move that does 2 damage. Because sometimes enemies will attack party members. Then they will be out for 2 turns, and so on. So, guarding with Mario does guard for the entire party though. So yeah. I know that's redundant, but we're back for the heart block. Woohoo, spinning around, speed the sand. I keep saying it, but I really want to play Sonic Adventure someday. Sonic Adventure 2, not DX. DX is garbage. I mean, I know Sonic fans will defend DX to no end, but I just cannot stand that game. And this goes beyond like Little Gamma and Big Cat are stupid. It goes beyond that. Like, I legitimately have tons of problems with the Sonic Adventure DX. I actually have heard, of course I don't have a Dreamcast, so I can't verify this, but I've actually heard the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure actually runs better than the GameCube version. Like, somehow during like the remaking process, it wasn't a port, it was a remake, which makes it sadder actually. But during the remake, they actually made the game glitchier, in addition to not fixing any of the game's existing problems, like the worst voice acting ever. Sonic Adventure 2 I think is actually a pretty okay game, except for Final Chase, which is Shadow the Hedgehog's last level. The game is pretty fun. I don't have an issue with the Tails levels or the Eggman levels. The treasure hunting stages get a little bit trippy when they start throwing in gravity, but other than that, the treasure hunting levels aren't even that bad because I've honestly played the game so many times as a kid that I know where all the emerald pieces just are instinctively. Like, I know their common spawn points basically, so I don't have problems with that part of the game. But, oh, I flubbed that, didn't I? And this video is going on long, because I'm ranting about Sonic. After this fight, we'll call it. Yeah, that sounds fair. I should show Hammer Throw, because we haven't done it yet. Yeah, so if there's an enemy who's flying that you can need to hit with a hammer, that's the way to do it. Any amount of damage would have taken him out, so I didn't really worry about the action command there. Yeah, you can actually just flub the action command with Bob-ombs, because they do detonate no matter what. And since this is the last turn, it doesn't matter if Bob-omb gets hit with an attack. But yeah, like, the only issues they have are the racing levels in Sonic Adventure 2, which are just not even races, they're the most tedious things ever. And, like, I feel like the Chao Garden is overrated. That's probably sacrilege, huh? But next time on Paper Mario, we will be figuring out a way to hit that switch. See you guys next time!